the floor for 2 minutes on behalf of ECR.
Thank you, Mr. President. There are some colleagues in the room who have been pointing at me and gesturing as other comments have been made regarding the United Kingdom's position on this. Can I start off by saying, first of all, my very sincere thanks to our colleague Lechner for the tremendous amount of hard work that he has put into this dossier over a period of about 2 years or so. And may I thank him for everything he has done in making sure that he's made his contribution. And can I wish him well for whatever he chooses to do after he leaves us here. He is going to be missed. Can I also echo the comments that were made by Mr. Lechner about the timing of debates that take place in this House? This debate is significantly overrunning, no fault of yours, Mr. President, but the fact of the matter is I was due to meet with Mr. Lidington, the United Kingdom European Minister, this evening, and this was one of the issues I wanted to discuss with him. That's not now going to happen. Can I also express my real disappointment at the decision in Council that the UK and Ireland found themselves in a position where they didn't feel they were able to opt in to this regulation. I've always said that it is always going to be a very theoretical lack of an opt-in, because the practical effects will remain and will be very, very real for many, many EU citizens. For instance, more than 15% of successions that have been carried out in the United Kingdom had a cross-border element. 3.1% of the UK population comes from another EU member state. And I do consider that the failure to resolve the issue of clawback is a fundamental flaw in the final regulation, as it will close off its benefits to a huge number of citizens from other member states who happen to be living in the UK and Ireland, and conversely the large numbers of expat UK population spread throughout Europe. I note that there remains concerns within delegations in Council regarding other aspects of the regulation, such as the provisions relating to administration. Practices vary widely across the European Union in this area, and we must consider whether the final article agreed between the EP and Council will meet the needs of citizens and practitioners from all member states. May I suggest, very finally, Mr. President, that a second reading, even if very short, would allow us a period to refocus and approach the difficulties that still remain with a freshness of mind, because quite clearly it's in the interests of all of us, this House and Commission, to see if we can actually resolve the difficulties that we set out to resolve at the outset. Thank you.
The next speaker is Mr. Jaroslav Paska on behalf of EFD for 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Madam Commissioner, I have read with great interest